So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you all about filters. So what are filters? A filter formats the value of an expression or directive for display to the user. Another way of putting that might be that a filter is used to change or modify data, an expression, or a directive. Cool, so how exactly do we add this? How exactly do we add our filter to our expression or directive? Well, we go to our expression or directive and we add a pipe character to the very end. So in this case, I'm going to add it to the ng model directive. We're going to add that pipe character, and whatever comes after the pipe character, that's the filter we're actually going to use. So actually, don't pay attention to this just yet on the right side, because that is not exactly the data that we have now. So I'm going to add that pipe character, and I'm going to put the filter I want to use. So we can use any of the predefined filters that Angular has supplied for us, one of those being uppercase. So uppercase, as you probably guessed, will make all of my string uppercase. So this first name is now uppercase, and I can do it to this directive as well. I could type uppercase, but just to change it up a little bit, I'm gonna make another filter, or do another filter, which is lowercase. So as you probably guessed, it's the exact opposite. When I refresh, brown is now all lowercase. Cool. So that's how we add it to a directive. How do we do it to an expression? Well, the exact same way. I'm going to add a pipe character to the very end, and then I'm going to define what kind of filter I want to use. In this case, I'm just going to do the uppercase. Once again, right? I'm going to say uppercase, and I'm going to refresh it, and now you'll notice Thomas Brown is all uppercase. Cool. So now we know how to do it for directives. We know how to do it for expressions. So what else is there to cover? Well, we can actually also add parameters to our filters. So I'm going to go to my bind output expression, which is this 2 right here, right? Remember, that's just mapping to our controller that has a 2. Add that pipe character, and I'm going to say I want my filter, my currency filter. And as you probably guessed, currency filter filters a number to be like a currency. So I'm going to refresh it, and you'll notice what that does is it puts a $sign and then 2 trailing zeros afterwards. And if I were to multiply up and up and up, you'll see it also adds our commas for depending on how large our number is. Well, that's pretty cool. How do we add parameters? Well, we're going to put a colon, and in this case, our currency, the first parameter it takes is what our symbol is for our currency. I'm just going to put, just to change it up a little bit, I'll just put a number sign for our currency symbol. Our next parameter, I'm going to put a comma, is going to be how many trailing numbers do we want afterwards, right? What decimal place? So I'm going to say 4. And I'm going to, it's another colon. So how we add parameters, we just add the colon and then the parameter, and then the colon and then the parameter. So this should be a number sign and then 4 numbers afterwards for our decimal place. So refresh, and you'll notice it does indeed have that. So if I were in Europe or whatnot, I could add that symbol and then however many, trailing numbers I want afterwards. So that's filters in a nutshell, guys. I hope y'all learned something, and I'll see you in the next video.